Colonel BlackTide reporting for duty, sir. Welcome back to BlackTideTV, guys. Today we're on Modern Warfare Remastered, and we're playing some free-for-all. I've got my first impressions video for you today. We're going to be talking about this game, what it's like, if you should purchase the game for just Modern Warfare Remastered, if you should purchase the Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition. Straight out of the bat, yes, 100%. If you aren't even going to play Infinite Warfare at all, it's worth it for this game. This game is amazing, I gotta say. I got the 30 days advanced access to the campaign, and I played the entire campaign. I got platinum trophy and everything on it. That's all of the achievements in the entire game. I've completely finished the campaign mode, and now we're into multiplayer, and multiplayer is going to last such a long time. There's so much to do in the multiplayer. It's just an overall huge add-on to what CoD 4 was. Back in the day, CoD 4, it wasn't a super multiplayer heavy shooter. It honestly wasn't. It was more or less the first Call of Duty game to really put the emphasis on multiplayer. It started out as a campaign game, and everybody got the game, they played the campaign, and they're just like, oh, what's this multiplayer thing? I'll play this for 10 or 20 minutes, and they'd play multiplayer for that long, and they'd be like, okay, that was cool, and then they'd put it away. They wouldn't, that was back in the days when people wouldn't spend years on a game, or a whole year just playing the multiplayer of a single game, and there wasn't honestly that much to do in the multiplayer before. There wasn't like crazy challenges. Yes, there was camos, but there wasn't all these hundreds and hundreds of challenges. There wasn't 20 prestige levels and 1,000 levels after that. There wasn't so much to do, and now it looks like they're really doubling down on, we're going to want you guys to play this game for a long time. As I said in my predictions video for what's going to happen with future remasters, I do believe that the next remaster coming will be Modern Warfare 2, and that will be coming with Infinite Warfare 2 in 3 years. So I think that they're really doubling down on, you're going to be playing this game for 3 years with the 20 prestiges, the level 1000. Like I said in that video, 10 prestiges and level 1000 in Black Ops 3. Only playing Black Ops 3 for a whole year took about 30 days of in-game time. And this, you're supposed to be splitting this game between this and Infinite Warfare. And this has 20 prestiges in level 1000. So there's a lot to do in this game. There is a ton of challenges. I'm having a blast going through here. All the headshots and stuff that you have to get on all the weapons to get your camos and stuff. It's so much to do, and it keeps you playing the game. It keeps you going, oh, I'm this many headshots away from my next camo, or I only have this to do for this challenge. And I love the layout of the menu system. I love the aesthetic of the game. It's like modern, but it's like modern futuristic kind of. Like the game itself is CoD 4 at its core, but it's got all these added on little things that make it feel fresh and make it feel like a brand new game. You should buy this game. You should buy the Legacy Edition just to get this. It is a shame that you can't just buy this on its own, but it's 100% worth it to spend the extra $20 and get this game. Honestly, you will go back and play Infinite Warfare from time to time. I'm not a huge fan of Infinite Warfare. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to do a first impressions video on that as well. I'm still struggling to work my way through that game, so I can give you guys a first impression, but I'm not as big a fan of Infinite Warfare as I am of this game. This game is far superior in my perspective, or from my point of view. I'd say like the game comparison, like how much I like one compared to the other, it's like 80-20 Modern Warfare Remastered right now. I'm loving this game. All my friends are wanting to play Infinite Warfare. They're like, let's grind Infinite Warfare, there's double XP. I'm just like sitting here playing Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm like, no, this game is way better. I'm like, I don't want to stop playing this game. And every time I go over to Infinite Warfare, I'm not used to it because of the advanced movement and all that stuff, and it's just very fast-paced and very strange. This game is much slower paced. This is a classic Call of Duty game. It's slow. You're going to see campers. You're going to see a lot of things that piss you off in this game, but that's fun. I think it's annoying, but it's like a fun type of annoying. It's not like a new Call of Duty where you don't know what to expect, and there's people using like these crazy things that just drive you nuts all the time. In this game, you know what's in the game. Even if you haven't played CoD 4 before, you've heard the stories of what's in CoD 4. Juggernaut and Stopping Power. There's these crazy perks that are going to drive you just bonkers, but it's fun because you know that everyone's on a level playing field. Even if someone's using Jug, you can use certain perks to counter that, which I will be making a video on in the future. But you can use certain things to counter other people's classes, and you have to get your setup right so that you can always counter the classes that you see in-game, and you have to work with your team and kind of play the objective really, really hard, because if you don't all play the objective together, then you're never going to capture the objective with the amount of grenades being thrown across the map and stuff. It's just a classic Call of Duty game. It feels casual at its core like Call of Duty 4 was, But then if you really put your back into it, you can really effort this game out, and you can be amazing at this game, and you can pull those high scores, and it feels great. It's just a wonderful game. Honestly, I'm going to be playing this a lot more than I'm going to be playing Infinite Warfare, and yes, that is going to change the way that coverage is going to be happening on this channel. I wasn't expecting to love this game that much. I was expecting to really love Infinite Warfare. I was all, like, hands down, I was ready for Infinite Warfare, and then this game kind of took me by surprise, and Infinite Warfare got a lot of nerfs, and it changed from the beta. From as far as I can tell, it's changed from the beta, and it's just not the same anymore. Whereas this game is it's new and it's fresh, but it's also old and it's nostalgic. So I would definitely recommend that you pick up this game. I will be putting out my Infinite Warfare first impressions video as soon as I hit first prestige in that game, so that might actually take a little bit of a while. But I've got more Modern Warfare Remastered, more Infinite Warfare stuff coming. Make sure you subscribe so you get it all. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.